Hi, everybody. Welcome back to Shades of Grey. I know it has been a long time since I posted. Winter's just a crazy time for me. Uh, I, on the side, I have a movie review blog that covers not only movies in theaters, but also movies from like Hallmark and Lifetime. And if you know anything about the Christmas season, they put out so many movies at once that trying to keep on top of them along with working was just a lot. And then I had my annual trip to Vegas for a conference. And when I'm there, it's like 10 movies come out in that same week, and I never get a chance to watch them. So I get backlogged. And so I try to catch up with those as well as do Thanksgiving stuff and Christmas stuff. And so it just became a lot. And then I'm studying again for my AWS DevOps Pro exam, which is taking up another time. And so trying to read and watch the movies and blog about the movies and then still go to theaters and watch those movies so I can blog about those movies and then do holiday stuff and study and work. It was just a lot. So vlogging took a back seat for a moment, even though I have three book subscriptions I have to get through. I have Fat Fit Fun box I have to do. I also have another Fenty box to do. It's a lot. It's crazy. And as you can see, I'm actually dressed up and I look like something. And that's because today is actually Christmas. And I'm recording this before I go to my sister's house and unwrap gifts and see the family and all of that. But it has been a lot. And I finally got a chance to sit down and record this because I have today off of work and I'm not going to my sister's house till 2 in the afternoon, and it's currently 10 in the morning. So this was the time I was going to sit out and do all my reviews of everything that's come in and all my unboxings. So if you see this outfit multiple times, that is why I'm just doing them all right now. And as soon as I shut this off, I'm going to pack up my car with all the gifts to make sure I don't forget anything. And then I'm going to watch A Christmas Story for the, wait, 8, 10, 12, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. I'm going to watch A Christmas Story for the eighth time because I watch it for the full 24 hours that it's on. So it's a little crazy over here, but we're going to do this. So I am unboxing the August 2025 Once in a Book Club book. I know I'm seriously behind. I have September, October, and November that I have not opened yet and started reading. And I will get through those, but I paused my subscription for 3 months so I can focus on studying more than reading. So what I'm going to do from now on is that from 8 in the morning to 8 in the afternoon, I'm going to combine work and studying. And then from 8 o'clock to probably 10 at night, I'm going to read as much as I can. Hopefully, I can catch up on those books. But I paused December, January, and February just because I'm going to be putting so much emphasis on studying that I don't need more books coming to the house. I may even give one book away to like my mom or my best friend. And then that way they can do it and they can tell me about the book and then I can show you guys everything. Uh, and if I do it for my best friend is way more discerning about her books than anybody else. I love it, Lindsay. Hey, Lindsay. But let's get to the August 2025 book. So the August 2025 book was The Asylum Hotel. Here is your bookmark for it. Cute. The sticker. I'm usually more organized. You guys know I'm usually more organized. So here is the little packet that comes with it and the sticker that goes on either your paper or your bottle, depending on which one you get. It's really cute. Let me take it out because I realize now this was kind of shiny. And sorry, I know this is like annoying sounds for someone else. I'm so sorry. So here is your sticker and your nameplate from Juliet Blackwell. And that's all there for you. So this one came with 3 gifts. Well, it was kind of 4, and I'll explain why. So your first gift came on page 82. And it was this cute little makeup bag and a notebook. So a 60-page notebook. And so for it with the Sebring Hotel. And that was the hotel that was in the book. So that's why I kind of say it was 4 gifts because to me these are 2 separate gifts. that was just in one piece. And so here, oh, is a note that she found in her tail. Answer me. You can't ignore me. This was a note that she found inside. So they, as you can see, they kind of work with the book, and I actually think that's really cool. So this was the first gift that was on page 82. Me, I can always use a makeup bag. It just helps me keep things organized, not only for packing, but just in my own stuff. Sometimes I'll keep like all my makeup brushes in one bag. Even though I don't wear makeup that often, I buy makeup brushes for Hope. I don't know why. Well, I do know. I buy them for Hope, but sometimes it's just keeping pens in. It's just a way for keep bobby pins. Sometimes writing pens, scrunchies, the ones that look like old telephone cords, or the ones that's like curly like my hair that doesn't leave a dent in your ponytail when you leave it in there. So I'll even put all those in here, and it's just a way for me to keep things organized. If you have a junk drawer, I'm probably gonna end up putting all the washers that I have, because when I get things from the store and I put them together, I end up with washers left over. And sometimes I'll count it out, and I realize they gave me like 20 more washers than I need. So I probably will use this to hold all those extra washers in. We'll see. And of course, like I said, I go to the movies, and since I blog about movies, I always take a notebook with me so I can jot a few notes down. So this will get used 100%. Now, the next gift you got was on page 113. Put that in there. And these columns are going to make sense in a minute, I promise. But I'll tell you about this later. And this, I like true crime and maybe 3 people. To me, that is hilarious. Because I can legit tell you, I definitely for sure like 3 people that aren't actual blood relatives. But yes, right here. So even if this is not, first of all, everybody can use a tumbler. I have so many, but I end up somehow using them all. Or I end up like, somebody will come to my house and they'll want like tea or something or coffee. I'll just grab a tumbler, give it to them, and they just take it home. Do I ever see my tumbler again? No. Honestly, my tumblers are like getting a hoodie from your boyfriend. Like, you'll take it and you'll never get it back. My tumblers are like that. So that's why like people go, you have so many tumblers. And it's like, yeah, for a reason. This to me is equivalent to a to-go mug. I can give somebody a tumbler. They're happy. They have something from me. It's great. Always, always can use extra tumblers. To me, tumblers are like blankets. You can never have enough. So a tumbler, I believe this is for hot and cold. Don't quote me on that. And they say that some tumblers aren't dishwasher safe. For me, when you say they're not dishwasher safe, that just means put them on the top rack. That's all that means. Put them on the top rack. All right, so that was your second gift. And then your third gift came on page 243. And it is an alarm clock with a little mirror. And the numbers light up are red. So when you see them, it does come up red. They do come with a plug with the USB port. So if you don't have a USB jack in your outlet, you need to buy an outlet for this. But it also takes batteries. So it takes 3, it looks like it takes 3 AAA. I'm trying to get my eyes to focus on the white writing that's on side the white thing. Yes, so 3 AAA batteries. If you want to just use it for, like, if you have it someplace where there's not a plug available, you can leave it there. And so this is just a clock, because I'm looking here, there's nothing for radio. It does have an alarm button. It has snooze light, because the fact that it is red, for some people, having any type of light wakes them up. I dated a guy like that once. The smallest bit of light will wake him up. So sometimes they have to dim things down like this so that it does not wake them up at night. So it does have like a dimmer to keep it down, and and it won't be that bad. So you have the nice little clock. So this book was a mystery where a young woman was going to this old hotel that also used to be an asylum hotel. And as she's there, she's taking pictures. She's not really supposed to be there because it's run down, but she loves just like old architecture. She recently quit her job, ended her relationship, so she just wanted to get away and get back into architecture like she used to love. So she goes to this hotel, take pictures, and then she's there. She realized someone else is there too. He's a content creator, and he goes into these old buildings and researches the history and everything that goes on with them. They meet up. They realize they like each other. She decides, let's go cautious to win. I'm vibing with this dude. Let's just have one night together. They spend the night together. No judgment. Hey, girl, do what you do. Just be safe. Well, she wakes up the next morning and she's gone, and he's gone. And so she just figured, hey, one night stand, no real big deal. But then when she looks around her room, she realizes his stuff is still there. That's a little weird. And so she thinks, well, maybe he just went to go get coffee or go get breakfast and he's coming back. Takes a little bit, he doesn't come back. And so she goes outside and she realizes she sees cop cars, ambulance, and then someone tells her that someone jumped off the cliff. She realized it was a guy she was in bed with last night. But as they pull him up and she sees his body, she sees that like his fingers are bruised. So it looks like somebody stomped on him. So she's like, the police are saying he unalived himself. However, I believe that someone did this to him. As she talks to people around the town, because it's a very small town, they say, oh, wait, you went to the Asylum Hotel. Don't you know that people who go there see one? If you see a ghost, your life will quickly end. And so she's like, wait, y'all attributed this to a ghost. And so when she goes back to the hotel, she sees the ghost herself, and now she's worried that her life's going. So she calls her best friend. Her best friend comes to town, and so they investigate not only the history of this hotel and the ghost, but then this guy's the ending of his life, how that came to be. And so this book kind of goes through that whole story, and you find out what happened at the Asylum Hotel. Not only what happened to the dude, but what happened over the years. And so for that aspect, I thought it was really cool. And just all the townspeople and all the stories. Since it's such a small town, everybody has like 2 and 3 jobs to keep the town running. But all in all, I would give this book probably a B plus. I think I wanted the ending to be more sci-fi, but all in all, the ending did make sense. When I was playing out in my head, I just played out to be more of a sci-fi ending than it was, as far as who committed the initial crime. But how do I say? Yeah, I wanted the who committed the crime to be more sci-fi than it was, but there was sci-fi elements to the book. So because of that, I gave it a B plus. It did take me a while to finish it. I kind of like lost interest as she was kind of going through her inner monologue. I'm the type of person that I'm a solutions person. Your inner monologue kind of irritates me when it's going nowhere. And I felt like her wrestling with her own thoughts sort of went nowhere. It's like, come on, hun. Let's get to the point. Let's get to the crime. Let's stop analyzing yourself. Because you're just talking to be talking now. So I kind of felt like a lot of that filler, which is her inner turmoil, that led to no solution. But because of that, I gave it a B plus. But all in all, if you like mysteries and a little bit of a ghost story, this is your jam. All right. So that was this book, and I will have a link to all the products and the page numbers and the books that it sells, so that if you're interested, you can go ahead and get this book yourself. You can then attribute the gifts to the sections of the book. Now, the next book for September 2025, which I won't be starting until December, is The Last Assignment by Erica Roebuck. This has 3 gifts as well. The first gift starts in page 22. This is a much thicker book than this one, so much thicker. And I can never judge it because sometimes they'll have like questions, or they'll have like a start of a new book at the end to kind of get you into the author's next assignment. And then sometimes they have questions. So I can never judge the thickness of a book. And then we have acknowledgments, author's notes. So this book is... One thing, the text is very different. Okay, so this is 45 chapters, 402 pages. So I have time. If I really, really put my mind to it, I could probably get through 2 chapters a day and get it read. So fingers crossed, I can do that. Let me see if there was anything extra in the book. Because sometimes I'll like slip pieces of paper in here and I'll forget to tell you guys, but no. So this book is what it is. That's the August 2025 Once Upon a Book Club book. So if you got this book, tell me what you thought. Don't give away the ending because I don't like when people give away the ending. Don't do that to people. If you didn't get this book, is it something that you would read? Let me know down below. So, with that being said, in life there's black and white, but with me being here right now, you're getting one shade of gray on Christmas Day. And when this video will come out, I don't know, but hopefully it'll come out the day after Christmas. We'll see. Fingers crossed, because I made a video that I never posted about a VIP box for Savage. So, I'm so sorry. So, that will probably come out first. Then this one will come out the day after. We'll see, because I'll be working tomorrow. The girl's doing a lot. But with all that being said, thank you guys for sitting with me through this. Bye.